Many data scientists hesitate between Python and Julia for their machine learning or data science projects. Let us discover the respective advantages and disadvantages of these two programming languages. Python introduced in the 1990s and remains one of the world's most popular programming languages. The language stands out for its simplicity and the ease with which it can be learned. Today, more than 7 million coders use it. Python is used in the fields of data science and machine learning. However, it now has to contend with a new language created in 2012, Julia. The aim of Julia's creators was to offer programmers greater efficiency, flexibility and scope. Their goal was to create a language that could be used like Python, while offering the same computational capabilities as MATLAB and the speed of C. Now, for many programmers, it's hard to choose between Julia and Python for data science. According to the latest 2020 user survey, conducted by Julia developers among 2565 users, Python is the language that the vast majority, 76%, of Julia aficionados will choose as their second choice. What is Python? Python is a heavyweight in the coding world. It's an easy-to-grasp, high-level language that's been a go-to for developers for years, especially with the data science and machine learning boom. Created by Guido van Rossum and hitting the scene in 1991, it's the evolved successor of the ABC language. Python is free and comes with a ton of built-in goodies. If you are coding from scratch or need a quick script to tie things together, Python's got your back. Some of the more common uses of Python are website and software development, scripting and automation, data analysis, data visualization, organizing finances, machine learning and software testing. What is Julia? Julia answers those in data science and machine learning, looking for speed and a math-friendly language. It blends the best bits from other languages and fully utilizes modern hardware for everything from parallel to distributed computing. In essence, Julia is dynamic, high-level, and designed with performance in mind. It supports a Python-esque syntax but is built for technical computing. What sets Julia apart is not just its performance. It's also the language's ability to make complex data models accessible and to translate the scientific method directly into code. Think of using Greek letters in your code to represent mathematical formulas directly. Pretty cool, right? The founders envisioned Julia to be everything a coder dreams of: open source, lightning fast like C, dynamic as Ruby, with the simplicity in learning and coding of Python or Perl. And yes, it's as fast as C, why settle for less? What is Julia used for? Julia is more than just your average programming language. Julia lets developers express complex ideas in simple, efficient code that feels like math on one hand and turns into high-speed machine code on the other. Though it was made with the tech and science crowd in mind, Julia doesn't pigeonhole itself. It's a jack of all trades, fitting into many projects without missing a beat. Whether you're crunching numbers, training machine learning models, dabbling in statistics, or building the next big web app, Julia's got your back. Some features of Julia programming are free and open source, built for parallel and distributed computing, robust Unicode support, dynamic typing, direct integration with C libraries, clear and concise syntax, core language implementation, built-in package management system, extensive library ecosystem and native support for parallel computing. What's the difference between Julia and Python? Julia excels in speed and efficiency for math and science tasks, and it's great for big calculations thanks to its native parallel computing capabilities. Python, on the other hand, has a huge selection of libraries and strong community support. Which one to choose comes down to what you are trying to achieve and the demands of your project. Let's examine some prominent differences that can help you decide whether learning Julia is worth it. Julia syntax versus Python syntax. Julia streamlines mathematical coding with its specialized syntax, while Python shines in readability, speeding up development. Both excel in their niches, catering to diverse programming demands efficiently. Julia versus Python speed. Julia is great where speed matters. It seamlessly transitions from initial development to final production without the hassle of switching languages. So, is Julia faster? Python, while versatile, leans on libraries for speed but can't quite keep up with Julia's pace. Julia versus Python performance. Julia, with its just-in-time compilation, excels in speed and performance, especially for scientific computing and large data sets. That's how it offers near sea-level efficiency. While Python is highly versatile, it falls short in computational tasks where Julia's high-performance capabilities stand out. Python versus Julia for data science and machine learning. Julia is perfect for anyone diving deep into data science or machine learning, thanks to its math-first approach and quick performance. Python pulls its weight with a sea of libraries for just about anything, though it needs some help from tools like NumPy for heavy math. While Julia's on the rise with its focused toolkit, Python holds the fort with its vast ecosystem and seamless teamwork with other tech. Is Julia better than Python? Julia excels in numerical and scientific tasks with its fast performance and parallelism, ideal for intensive computations. Python has a broad range of applications due to its vast library ecosystem. Choosing between them hinges on project needs. While Julia's niche grows, Python's universal application and integration capabilities remain foundational in tech. Learning Python? Learn Python 3 from scratch is a great course to begin your adventure. You will gain some practical experience by working on a project during this beginner course. If you are more interested in applying Python to an upcoming machine learning project, a practical guide to machine learning with Python will be better for you.